So now let's work on a problem. We have been asked to verify if 1, minus 1 and minus 3 are the roots of this cubic polynomial x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3, and then we are also asked to verify the relationships between the coefficients and the roots. So let's begin. So we have p of x equal to x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3. If 1, minus 1 and minus 3 are the roots of this cubic polynomial, then p of 1 and p of minus 1 and p of minus 3 should be equal to 0. So let's verify if that is the case. So substituting x with 1, we have p of 1 equal to 1 cube plus 3 of 1 square minus 1 minus 3, which is nothing but 1 plus 3 minus 1 minus 3. So 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. So 1 is a root of this cubic polynomial. Now let's verify the second one, which is minus 1. So p of minus 1, which is equal to minus 1 whole cube plus 3 times minus 1 whole square minus of minus 3 minus of minus 1 and minus 3. So this is equal to minus 1 whole cube is minus 1 plus 3 of minus 1 whole square. Minus 1 whole square is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Minus of minus 1 is plus 1. And here minus 3. Which again, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So p of minus 1 is 0, which means minus 1 is also the root of this cubic polynomial. Lastly, let's verify if minus 3 is the root. So substitute x with minus 3. So you have minus 3 whole cube plus 3 of minus 3 whole square minus of minus 3 and minus 3. So this is nothing but minus 3 whole cube is minus 27 plus 3 of minus 3 whole square. Minus 3 whole square is nothing but minus 3 times minus 3, which is 9. 9 times 3 is 27 and minus of minus 3 is plus 3 and you have minus 3. Minus 27 and 27 cancels out and 3 and minus 3 cancels out, which is also equal to 0. So p of minus 3 is 0, which means minus 3 is the root of this cubic polynomial. So now let's verify if the relationships between the roots and the coefficients are correct. So we have our equation p of x equal to x cube plus 3x square minus x minus 3. So this is in the form of ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So here a equal to 1, b equal to 3, c equal to minus 1 and d equal to minus 3. And we have also been given alpha, beta and gamma are the roots. So 1, minus 1 and minus 3, right? So we have substituted alpha equal to 1, beta equal to minus 1 and gamma equal to minus 3. So if you recall, we have seen that alpha plus beta plus gamma should be equal to minus b by a. Okay, so let's add it. So alpha plus beta plus gamma, 1 minus 1 and minus 3. This is equal to minus 1, 1 cancels out, which is equal to minus 3. So on the other side, we have minus b by a. Minus b is minus 3 by a. A is 1. So which is nothing but minus 3. So this relationship is correct. Similarly, we have the sum product of the roots taken 2 at a time, which is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma should be equal to c by a. So let's see that. So alpha beta is 1 times minus 1 is minus 1 plus beta gamma minus 1 times minus 3 is plus 3 and alpha gamma 1 times minus 3 is minus 3. So this is nothing but on the left hand side we have minus 1. Let's verify if the right hand side is also minus 1. So c is minus 1 by a is 1. So minus 1 by minus 1 is minus 1. So this relation also holds true. So finally, let's verify if alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. So this is the relationship between the product of the roots and the coefficients of the cubic polynomial. So alpha beta gamma multiplying the three roots, 1 times minus 1 is minus 1, minus 1 times minus 3 is 3. So that is 3. So let's see if minus d by a is equal to 3. So we have d equal to minus 3. So minus of minus 3 by a is 1. Minus of minus 3 is 3. So even this relationship holds true. So in this way we can verify that the roots of a cubic polynomial and their relationships with the coefficients are holding